Mabon here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 13 of the September daily draws. So as we close out the week and approach the weekend, let's see what message we get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Mystic Palette Tarot, followed by an Oracle card from the Scenes of the Witch Mabon Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. And we have the Six of Wands. We had the Seven of Wands, didn't we? I think yesterday, which comes after this. But it was all about defending our position, standing our ground, and realizing that we're in a strong position, and if we just got to walk our path, and there may be some distraction and noise trying to undermine that, whatever, but we have gotten to that place of victory. And once again, perhaps by standing our ground, we've achieved yet another victory. We've reached more success. And as we close out the weekend and approach the weekend, I meant to say, that we have made further success. And sometimes just by standing our ground and not being moved or budged by opposition or whatever, or undermining comments and noise, by staying in that position and having the confidence in what we're doing, and that it's our true path and that we're on the right path and we're not going to be dissuaded or distracted from it, that in itself is a success. So if that's what we managed from yesterday's message, if we've managed to put that into practice, then yay, that's another success we can celebrate. And it's things like this that are marks of success. Just by staying on our path and working our path, moving towards our goals. Just by doing that, despite other things coming, trying to undermine underneath us, but we refuse to let it, that's a success. That is continuing with determination and focus on the path that we've chosen, the path that we feel that is right for us, and we're not going to be dissuaded from it. And it's not that we're too arrogant to learn and adapt. That's not the same thing. We should always be willing to learn and adapt where necessary, but we're not going to budge in the face of invalid, undermining criticism or opposition that has got nothing to do with correcting or warning against a perilous moment or something that's made in good faith to help us grow and be safe. No, these are the things we were talking about yesterday with the things that undermine, and refusing to let those sway us and to stick to our guns and to keep going and with our focus is that reason to say that if we've done that, then we can say that we've had victory over that. That we had that higher position. We may have felt a bit precarious high up, and maybe our position was being undermined a little. But if we refused to let it to be undermined, if we defended our position and continued on with faith and confidence in what we're doing, that is what brings about the victory that we can now celebrate. And just by that act of persistence, of perseverance, and not giving in despite all these other factors, that in itself is success and victory. And if that's what we've been experiencing as we close out this week, we can celebrate that. We can acknowledge that. And the key thing here is that we're riding on. We're riding on. Onwards and upwards. She's there in the clouds. She's risen above the fray in her victory. So that's the position that we can find ourselves in. we've risen above the fray. We've risen above all the tumult and everything, and we're riding on. And that's the key thing. That's what this card is saying to us. Keep on going. You're on the right track. And just by keeping on track, that's where your success lies. So that's what we can do. That's what we need to take on board today and just keep going on our path. Walk our path, ride our path, whatever means, just keep going. Just keep moving forward. And that is victory and success in itself. And we'll have other successes of reaching goals and bringing new things into our lives. But even the journey itself, by continuing the journey and not giving up, is a success in itself. Okay, let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Coven. We've had this before. This is about the community. Maybe, we can seek allies around us to help us, keep us on our path. Maybe we can support other people's on their path. Support. We can't walk other people's paths for them, and no one can walk our path for us. But we can give support, mutual support, to strengthen each other as we keep going on this path. And some of that victory and success will come with the support of others, and that's what we can be the support for other people, and other people can be the support for us. But primarily, we're the ones that walk our path, whether it's our journey, same as it's their own journey that they're following. But we can support each other along the way and motivate and encourage one another, and that's how we can rise above the fray and be successful. So where possible, if you have good allies, good support, use them. Let them support you and strengthen you, and you in turn strengthen the others too, so that we can all be successful in our life journeys. Okay, so that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow as we start the weekend with day 14. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.